Welcome back to Planting Seeds. I'm Stephanie Pemberton, founder of Planting Seeds Caribbean, an entrepreneurship development program aimed at developing entrepreneurs and connecting them with investors who may or may not invest in their company on the show. Derek Chin joins the Planting Seeds investor panel with over 35 years of experience in business. He's a visionary, a risk taker, and a fierce entrepreneur. While Derek has created multiple successful businesses, he's most known for revolutionizing the cinema and entertainment industry in Trinidad and Tobago with Movietown. Sintra Kusal joins the Planting Seeds investor panel as the director of Kusal's Construction. The Kusal's name has been an active ingredient in quality construction products and services in Trinidad and Tobago for over 60 years. Lisa Maria Alexander currently holds the role of Chief Marketing Officer of Trinidad and Tobago for the JMMB Group. Lisa joins the Planting Seeds panel representing the bank in the event that entrepreneurs decide to utilize debt financing instead of selling an equity stake in their business. As a serial entrepreneur, Joe has started and acquired more than 35 companies over the last 25 years, including well-known brands like 51 Degrees, Bowen Boats, Island Bear Chill and Grill, Samurai Restaurant, and Bottle Stop, just to name a few. Our next entrepreneur on Planting Seeds is John Simon, an inventor. His newest invention, a multi-cutter that does all masonry and carpentry work, and a grass cutter that has different attachments so that the grass can be cut for specific animals to feed on. Can he entice the panel to invest in his grass cutting device? Let's take a look and see.
The Genesis 1 is a patented novel cutting machine built for the construction industry. The revolutionary design of the G1 enables the cutting of various types of materials used in the construction industry, such as wood, blocks, stone, bricks, slate, porcelain, and tiles of all types.
Hi everyone, I am Mr. Simon.
Hi, and I'm Mr. Asivero.
We are inventors. The two videos that you just saw just now, one is an invention, one is an innovation. The first machine, the name is Genesis 1. The second machine is Pastoral. The first machine, which is Genesis 1, what you have a machine that does all masonry and all carpentry. This machine is US patent, so which means it's the only one in the world presently, right now. This machine was invented by my dad, John Simon. He is the only local inventor in the world that have ever invented a machine. This machine was built with a filtration system. So when you are cutting, you can use this machine actually in your living room. If you are doing any renovation in a house that is existing, this machine eliminates 75% of dust through the watering system. When the water falls onto the materials that you are cutting, it goes down into the filter system, filter out from the slurry and all the particles that goes down into the filtration system, comes back up, and this is a continuation based on watering. This machine also, what you just have to do is to remove the tabletop. And when you remove the tabletop, there's a top to go onto the machine. It's now become a woodworking machine. And what we are looking to do presently right now is sell the patent. With Pastoral is the only machine right now that gives you different cuts based on the animals that you are mining. If it is you are mining sheep and goat, the conventional machine on the market presently right now only gives you one cut. The farmers have been complaining for years. They came to us, begging us to come up with an invention to help them. This machine now gives you a cut based on the animals that you are mining. If you are mining goat and sheep, you can adjust this machine to give you a cut to feed goat and sheep. If you are mining cows, it can give you the cut in order to feed your cows. This machine also can give you a fine cut, which it is the government farm does that. What they have in their farm is when the animal tools, it fall on the ground. So the guys who are working there, they used to cut up the grass and throw it to the bottom of the pen. And when the animal tools on it, it becomes manual and they sell it. This machine now gives you the opportunity to cut the grass so fine, throw it under your animal pen, if you have a system like them, to give you that manual system that you have nothing to do. This is a machine also that we are basically selling on the market right now. And right now we are looking to sell the idea for the boat machines.
So what you're looking at this point?
We are looking for 1 million TT for pastoral, and we are looking for 1 million US for Genesis 1.
To sell that's for the patent or the machine?
That's for the patent.
We've done a couple patents. I've done a couple patents over my life. And patents, of course, have a shelf life. How long is your patent going to last for? You patented it when in the US?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you have another good 4 to 7 years.
Yeah.
I think where we made our money, and I think where you should look at, is licensing your patent. Finding a manufacturer out of Brazil or Mexico or wherever that can potentially manufacture it, where you collect more than $1 million in the coming 7 to 10 years. Let them who are better at distribution throughout the world manufacture it for you based on your patent, and you collect a royalty for every machine that they sell on your behalf. That's where I think your market and your potential is.
We'll be right back with the investors' final decisions.
Communication is one of the core values here at D2F, and this hosted PBX system allows us to communicate efficiently both internally in head office and throughout our remote sites throughout the country. We get the most value out of the hosted PBX system by being able to communicate with our remote sites. Our clients in this current environment require us to react with efficiency and with quick turnaround. This hosted PBX system allows us to set up communication and conference capabilities to our remote sites within hours, all at a minimal cost.
There is a better way. There is a better way with JMMB Express Finance. Apply now for loans up to TT $40,000. JMMB Express Finance, in your world.
As you can see, at Very Exciting Things, there is a world of creative possibilities when it comes to promoting your brand to your customers. And they sure do come in handy, whether you're at the beach to catch some waves or soaking up some sweet island sun. Very Exciting Things has promotional items galore. So if you're looking for coverage, or even more coverage, Very Exciting Things has everything you're looking for to keep your business in mind, whether your customers are on the go or planning their busy weekday. So take notes. Very Exciting Things is simply convenient, simply exciting, simply the best.
From that perspective, again, it would not be, our forte where we would like to create another dimension for us that we don't really need.
Yeah.
And you're the inventor. You invented it. You have the patent. Yeah. Take it to the next level.
For me, again, I'm not into manufacturing. You have no sales. You have nothing for me to invest. I'm not interested in buying a patent at this point in time. Again, I always love to give recommendation as to where I see you all could go, just on my little experience. But yeah, I wouldn't be interested in buying a patent.
Yeah. I think you've gotten some good, solid advice from the panel, and it's definitely something to look at. And you said you're already looking at it, so I congratulations.
Gentlemen, I'm very excited, especially about the machine. Again, like Joe, I'm saying, why are you going to to actually sell your patent? I mean, I'm excited about the ones that can cut, if I look correctly, the various types of blocks, and if it is one apparatus, you just need to change two things on it that is multifunctional. That's fantastic. But again, I'm not interested at this point in time in a patent or manufacturing. But all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
John Simon, an inventor. I love inventions. We don't always get to see a true inventor on the program. So I was very happy to see this. You know, you have it thought out, you've won awards. It is a solution that especially small contractors will need. But here's what we need to do to convince the investors. You need to probably build a couple more prototypes, get it out there in the market, and show an investor that it is marketable. The other invention you already have farmers using it. What I would suggest is try to get a distributor to take that off your hands. So what you can do is hire someone to do contract manufacturing for you. And you need to get those patents registered. Once you get that done, then you can look for a true investor. And what I think you need might not be a private investor, but private equity fund. Go forward, take the advice, and come back to us.
Our next entrepreneur, Colleen Cam, is the founder of Caribbean Concoctions, offering attractively packaged indigenous snacks with an array of products including fudge, tulum, tamarind, cassava, pone, red mango, and much more. Cameron draws her inspiration from local agriculture and hopes to put indigenous snacks on international shelves.
Hello. Hi, I am Colleen Cameron and I am the Chief Concoctor of Caribbean Concoctions. Caribbean Concoctions is a supplier of indigenous products to both the local and diasporan market. Our range of products include popular favorites such as tulum, tamarind ball, sugar cake, cassava pone, red mango, and actually our most popular item is fudge. We also do, as you would see on the table, we have done gift baskets, administrative professionals week. We do, for instance, the colored box that you would see tied with the colored fabric. We have done for a board meeting for a major company. And we have also done tokens for weddings and other events. We really try to infuse that whole Caribbean, colorful sort of brand into however we do our packaging, as you would see from in front of you. At present, we have a manufacturing arrangement, a contract manufacturing arrangement with a small company in the East, and they have indicated that they may be going out of business. So hence, we are here to look for an investment so that we can start our own company. In respect of Caribbean Concoctions, we really want to make that come alive. So in terms of Caribbean, we don't only want to offer products from Trinidad and Tobago, but to offer, for instance, from Grenada, I think they have nutmeg jelly, as well as other Caribbean islands. And as we said, our market is the diasporan as well as the local market. So we'd like to open a store, but what we'd really like to do is to get into export in terms of, so that we can be a foreign exchange earner. So today, we are here seeking $225,000 for 20% stake in our company so that we can expand, we can start our own manufacturing company, as well as convert our current website into an e-commerce website.
Tell us what makes your product different, because you know there's tulum on the market, there's red mango, those things are a dime a dozen. So tell us, why would I choose Caribbean Concoctions and keep choosing it?
All right, well, there are a number of small based home manufacturers, a lot of small companies that do it. They sell on the side of the street, even some of the malls do it, but nobody's taking it to the next level in terms of having a website or having a place where if you are, for instance, I get a lot of requests for travel packages, and our recipe, I mean, when you have a taste of it, it's really melt in your mouth. But I think the industry is regarded in a very minimal basis. So you would see it in Piaco, it's in a plastic bag, which, it irks me.
Colin, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That this is where you need to focus. If you carry this packaging inside the terminal, not on the outside where they're selling the Benny balls and the tamarind balls in the local plastic simple packaging with a sticker. You carry this into one of the alcohol stores with a very lovely display and a sign, local treats to go, something like that. I will buy this over buying a plastic bag with some tamarind balls and some salt prunes, etc. This is what I'm looking for when I'm going away to give to my nephews or my brother or my sister or whoever is away that I'm going to visit. So this is what I think you should concentrate on.
That is the market that we are trying to tap into.
What would the $225,000 or how would it be utilized?
Right, so we estimate at about $100,000 or so in terms of starting up the manufacturing company and to be able to produce in the amount that we would like to. We need, of course, to hire some staff and the incidentals involved in that. We also want to do some product testing and rebranding because our packaging is pretty basic right now. And also a fundamental part for me, because my background is marketing and communications, is that we want to create more top of the mind awareness.
We'll be right back with the investors' final decisions.
There is a better way. There is a better way with JMMB Express Finance. Apply now for loans up to TT $40,000. JMMB Express Finance. In your world.
As you can see at Very Exciting Things, there is a world of creative possibilities when it comes to promoting your brand to your customers. And they sure do come in handy, whether you're at the beach to catch some waves or soaking up some sweet island sun. Very Exciting Things has promotional items galore. So if you're looking for coverage, or even more coverage, Very Exciting Things has everything you're looking for to keep your business in mind, whether your customers are on the go or planning their busy weekday. So take notes. Very Exciting Things is simply convenient, simply exciting, simply the best.
Well, for me, I wouldn't, unfortunately, be interested in investing. I think you're still too young in the game.
Okay.
If you want, again, I like to help everybody as best as I can. There are 2 or 3 distributors within the airport that I can introduce you to. I think you should concentrate on corporate events.
Okay.
Go to the big companies,
Yes.
the insurance companies, the banks, those sort of companies, and peddle. You're your best salesperson. I would not get into manufacturing. I wouldn't. It's a headache. It's more employees.
Yes.
It's more
Well,
difficulties.
yes.
Let them handle.
Yes.
Your concept is worth the margin.
Right.
And then go to a bank with this, different color boxes. If it's JMMB Group, for example, a red box with a white ribbon or something like that. Or a white box with a red.
Joe is my best marketer, right?
So that's what I would be doing if I was you. But unfortunately, I think you're still a little too early for me to invest.
I think there's a niche there. Again, not particularly my area of where I would like to invest in. I think talking to the bank would be something that I don't think you need to $25,000, honestly. The packaging is so important.
Yes.
Packaging is everything. Do that, and I think you could develop that gift niche market very well. You can still look at e-commerce, yes.
Yes.
But for our side, that's not an area that I would really want to get into.
Yeah. Colleen, I would definitely say you should talk to us at the bank.
Okay.
We would, of course, ask the kinds of questions that you asked today. I think you've gotten some great advice and good direction in terms of how do you focus your business, and just, when you're able to better align on your direction. You can do everything, but you can't do everything at once. So I would definitely say talk to us. That's something that can happen. You don't even have to wait.
Okay.
You can do that right away.
Okay, great.
All right.
Good luck in the
Good
future.
luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Colleen, you have a lovely idea for novelty items, corporate baskets, etc. To bring this to a size where an investor will be interested is going to be very difficult. $225,000 for you to get the return in that and make a profit for yourself, for an investor, is difficult. So what you need to do is see how you can take some of the money you're making and reinvest it in your branding. I am not too sure getting into the manufacturing, especially when you have so many different products, is going to add significant value to you. What I would suggest to you is get that distribution going, but this is a business that I think you need to focus on for yourself to make profits for you.
Our next entrepreneur is Kendell, founder of Simply Cloud, a cloud-based solutions company aimed at revolutionizing the way that businesses and individuals operating in the Caribbean look at data and data storage. Let's see if he can convince the panel that it's time to get their heads into the cloud.
Hi, my name is Kendell Sandy, and I represent Simply Cloud Solutions Limited. We are an IT company that specializes in virtual environment and virtual infrastructure. Our business is focused on small to medium enterprise, companies who cannot afford their own infrastructure, may it be hardware, software. So what we do is that we create such system and put it on the cloud. So when customer requests for server or desktop, we provision it and send it out to them. An example would be companies who have a sales force out on the field. So when they go with their system, rather than keying in information and go back to the office and update it, we send the virtual desktop to them. They key in the information, which automatically updates their in-house servers. So there's no need for them to go back to the office. So my request here today is for funding of $183,000 US in order to create such environment.
183,000 US. For what percentage?
With a 30% equity.
Kendell, how many clients do you have presently?
Currently, we don't have any clients at present, but when we approach the media to get a marketing quote, the media house asked if I could come in one day and do a demo for them, because they like the idea, they like the concept. I created an environment for a law firm. The law firm like it, they would like to move forward with it. But presently, I do not have the infrastructure.
Is it something that you developed, or is this something that's out there that you brought for the first time to Trinidad and you're now introducing it to everybody?
It has been developed a while now. It hasn't hit Trinidad as yet.
What would your $183,000 US buy you? How would you use that money? Give us a sense of what the breakdown is.
Sure. ICT infrastructure costs, hardware, software, marketing, which is a key area for us.
But does this need to be protected? Is this something that a guy with more resources, with the same sort of background, knows technology, can just say, listen, I could do the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Any competition now, or?
Currently, no.
No.
But anybody else could jump into this field?
But anybody else could jump in.
What's your background, Kendell?
I'm purely IT.
Brilliant. See, I'm aware, like all the big distributors, the soft drinks, the snacks guys, they have a live system. They walk around with live computers, enter the orders off of the computer, and it's sent right away. But for small businesses who are up and coming, the ability to get orders in and picked quickly is real critical.
Right.
A small business enterprise. But my concern is the 70 to 100 per month, I presume.
No, 30 to 70.
30 to 70 per month, or is it per year?
Per month.
Per month. Because if you have 3 or 4 salesmen, that'll be, 50 US, let's say 200 US, that's 1,200, nearly 14, 15,000 a year. Yeah, it might be saleable.
Kendell, who else is in the business with you? Is it you alone, or?
So presently, we have 2 engineers on board.
Full-time?
Well, if this happens, they will be full-time.
We'll be right back with the investors' final decisions.
Communication is one of the core values here at D2F, and this hosted PBX system allows us to communicate efficiently, both internally in head office and throughout our remote sites throughout the country. We get the most value out of the hosted PBX system by being able to communicate with our remote sites. Our clients in this current environment require us to react with efficiency and with quick turnaround. This hosted PBX system allows us to set up communication and conference capabilities to our remote sites within hours, all at a minimal cost.
There is a better way. There is a better way with JMMB Express Finance. Apply now for loans up to TT $40,000. JMMB Express Finance. In your world.
As you can see, at Very Exciting Things, there is a world of creative possibilities when it comes to promoting your brand to your customers. And they sure do come in handy, whether you're at the beach to catch some waves or soaking up some sweet island sun. Very Exciting Things has promotional items galore. So if you're looking for coverage, or even more coverage, Very Exciting Things has everything you're looking for to keep your business in mind, whether your customers are on the go or planning their busy weekday. So take notes. Very Exciting Things is simply convenient, simply exciting, simply the best.
Well, I think that from where you are, and I mean, as from an investment point of view, you know, it wouldn't be something that I would necessarily be interested in. I do have my own IT people in our organizations and so on, and then you don't have any patent or anything to hold on to, really, so you're sort of vulnerable. So one could very well say, yes, we're going to have to invest in you, and then the next day you hear somebody else got into it, and then the whole direction or the feasibilities change.
I am not interested at this point in time because, again, you know, I am not too sure how it's going to work in terms of, you know, your costing and, you know, how soon it's going to be up and running and your margin level, how many people you really need to get on board or subscribe for this, you know, and the discrepancy between the 30 to 70, you know, how that is going to work.
I have those information as well. I have all those information.
Well, I think with that information, that's helpful. That's the kind of information the bank would be interested in seeing in order to be able to give you some sort of indication. You know, obviously we don't make commitments without validating the information, but I would certainly encourage you to come in and contact us to have a conversation, because if it's, put it like this, funding is one aspect of it. You know, there are other ways, or lending, I should say, is one aspect of funding, but there are other opportunities for funding using financial institutions.
Kendell, for me, I think I can help you in that I would become a customer of yours immediately. I would love to see you come into our organization and see if what I talked about, our 15 salesmen, for example, if it could work. And if we could work something, maybe we, you know, I might invest if I see the potential, or the worst case scenario is I could introduce you to a lot of my friends who are in similar situations, who might become clients, and slowly but surely you build that subscription base, which is where the cash flows you're going to need to go to a bank is going to come from. So I'd love for you to invite you into our company to go and see if you could work with us.
Thanks much.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have a good one.
You were clear on your pitch on who you're targeting this product for. What you were not clear is what exactly you were selling. The panel asked questions quite often, and I don't think you gave the answer to make them feel comfortable. This technology already exists. So I'm not too sure that someone is going to be able to pay for it or want to pay for it when they can get it from an international provider. I think you really, first of all, need to get some customers. You don't have clients right now. Your response to what is your background is that you studied it. An investor wants more confidence than that. So what I would suggest to you is go out there in the marketplace, get some users. Once you've proven that people want to use it, then you can bring that back to the investor panel, and then they would see that there is a market for what you're selling.